Hey y'all, Shayla Edler, your go-to North Texas Realtor here in Collin and Grayson County. Today, I'm covering everything that is new and coming soon to North Texas in 2026. And I don't mean a few restaurants or another subdivision going up. North Texas is booming, and 2026 is going to be one of the most exciting years yet. I'm talking about global events, major corporate headquarters, theme parks, airports, music venues, and billion-dollar investments all happening right here in Collin and Grayson County. Today, I'm breaking down what's actually coming, where it's happening, and most importantly, what it means for real estate and everyday life in cities like Plano, Frisco, McKinney, Sherman, and the fast-growing areas around them. Let's start with Plano, Texas. AT&T is moving its global headquarters to Plano, consolidating leadership and major operations into the legacy area. This is not a small relocation, and it's not temporary. This is a long-term corporate commitment to North Texas. When a big company like AT&T does this, it brings high-salary executive and tech jobs, and those jobs directly impact housing demand. We see increased demand for luxury homes, townhomes, and high-end rentals, especially in West Plano and around the legacy area. It also reinforces Plano's identity. Plano is not just a suburb, it's a corporate hub. And when companies make moves like this, it stabilizes property values and drives long-term demand even when the market shifts. On top of that, Plano is evolving visually. Older retail centers are being redeveloped, and West Plano in particular is becoming denser, more walkable, and more urban. Plano is not slowing down. It's just adjusting for the future. Now let's talk about Frisco, Texas, because Frisco has officially crossed into global city territory. Frisco is hosting World Cup related events tied to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Toyota Stadium and surrounding facilities will be used for team training, international visitors, media, and global exposure. And this is important to understand. Cities connected to the World Cup don't just get a few busy weeks. They see massive short-term tourism, but more importantly, long-term branding, infrastructure investment, and increased demand for hotels, short-term rentals, and nearby housing. This puts Frisco on an international stage in a way we've never seen before. Frisco is also being positioned for major national entertainment events. Frisco's been home to country music award events for the last 3 years, along with large-scale productions tied to the Cowboys, the PGA headquarters, and surrounding entertainment districts. This is all part of Frisco's shift to becoming a full entertainment and destination city. And then there's Universal Studios, which honestly still feels wild to say out loud. You may have already watched my video talking about the new park, but if you haven't heard yet, Universal Studios is opening a brand new theme park in Frisco, projected to open very soon, sometime between April and June of this year. It is designed specifically for families with younger aged kids. This includes the theme park itself, an on-site hotel, dining, retail, and thousands of permanent jobs. This is not a seasonal attraction. It's a year-round tourism engine that permanently changes how people travel to and experience North Texas. And when you really want to understand Frisco's long-term plan, you need to take a look at the Fields and Firefly Park, because this is where the city is thinking decades ahead. The Fields is one of the largest master plan developments in North Texas, spanning about 2,500 acres in North Frisco. This is a true live, work, play community. It includes thousands of homes, single-family, townhomes, and apartments, corporate office space, hotels, and conference centers, along with retail, dining, miles of trails, parks, and open space. The Fields is also home to the PGA of America headquarters and championship golf courses built to support global events, corporate travel, and year-round tourism once again. The key here is sustainability. The Fields is designed so people can live, work, and spend money all in one place, which creates long-term economic stability. Now, Firefly Park is another major piece of Frisco's future. This one focuses on urban density and walkability. Firefly Park is a 230-plus acre mixed-use development near 380 and the Dallas North Tollway. Plans include high-density residential homes, hotels, Class A office space, restaurant, retail, and large gathering spaces. This is the type of development that attracts corporate relocations, young professionals, and higher income residents who want convenience and lifestyle. When you add the fields and Firefly Park to everything else that's happening in Frisco, World Cup exposure, Universal, national entertainment events, the strategy becomes pretty clear. Frisco is not just growing fast, it's diversifying. It's building job centers, entertainment hubs, tourism anchors, and long-term housing demand. That's how a city future-proofs itself, and why Frisco continues to be one of the most talked about real estate markets in North Texas. McKinney is quietly becoming one of the most well-rounded and intentional cities in North Texas, and a lot of people haven't fully realized it yet. Although opening has been pushed from 2026 to 2027, McKinney is getting a major outdoor music and entertainment venue called Sunset Amphitheater, and this is a big deal. Sunset Amphitheater is designed to host touring artists, concert series, festivals, and large-scale community events. This is not just about entertainment, it's about culture. It means that McKinney residents won't have to drive to Dallas or Frisco or Arlington for major concerts anymore, and it brings serious energy to local restaurants, hotels, and nightlife. Another major piece of McKinney's future is the McKinney National Airport expansion, and this is one that's already well underway. The McKinney National Airport, also known as TKI, has served as a general aviation airport for more than 40 years. But what's changing now is that the city is transitioning TKI to support commercial air service in response to population growth and continued business investment across North Texas. McKinney City and airport leaders are currently constructing a 4-gate passenger terminal with the ability to expand to 6 gates in the future. Commercial airline service is anticipated to launch in late 2026. This means non-stop passenger flights, giving North Texas residents, businesses, and visitors another option to travel to and from the region without the drive and congestion of larger airports. It's very important to understand that this is a planned, phased expansion, not an overnight change. This isn't about turning McKinney into a major hub. It's about convenience and access. Departing from TKI will allow travelers to skip the long drives to DFW or Love Field, avoid traffic and parking headaches, and spend more time with family instead of in the car. According to a 2024 Economic Impact Report, TKI already generates more than $299 million annually for McKinney and the surrounding region. With the new passenger terminal and commercial air service, that number is expected to increase by an additional $400 million, bringing a total annual economic impact to over $700 million. It's local careers, tourism, business growth, and long-term economic development. The new passenger terminal is being designed by Dallas-based architecture firm Corgan. It's a modern, street-level facility focused on efficiency, accessibility, and ease of use, something the community can actually be proud of. As of December 2025, all exterior terminal walls have been installed, and nearly half of the terminal parking has already been poured. And the first concrete pours for the aircraft apron are complete. Everything is on schedule for completion in late 2026. When cities add commercial air service, it typically brings business relocation, corporate travel, hospitality growth, and stronger long-term demand. And paired with McKinney's entertainment, housing, and lifestyle investments, this airport expansion supports measured, intentional growth, not chaos. Now let's talk about Cannon Beach, because this is one of the most exciting projects coming to McKinney. Cannon Beach is a $200 million surf and adventure resort that has officially broken ground. It is a 35-acre mixed-use development located at the northeast corner of Stacy Road and Highway 121. The project includes a 3-acre surf lagoon, lazy river, mineral hot springs, and a full-service resort hotel. But it goes even further. Plans also include a skateboard park, movie theater, bowling alley, health club, indoor recreational facilities, and a mix of dining, entertainment, and business spaces. Cannon Beach is projected to create more than 700 jobs, welcome around 400,000 visitors each year, and generate over $2 billion in economic impact over the next 20 years. That kind of investment changes how a city grows and how people choose where to live. North of McKinney is where a lot of buyers are looking right now. Cities like Van Alstyne, Salina, and Gunner are seeing significant housing growth. This is where people go when they want more space, newer homes, and long-term upside. Now, let's talk about Sherman, because Sherman isn't just up and coming anymore. It's here. As of early 2026, Texas Instruments has officially opened and begun production at its first 300mm semiconductor wafer fabrication facility, known as SM1 in Sherman. They held a grand opening in December 2025 with Governor Greg Abbott and local leaders in attendance. And that alone tells you how significant this project is. SM1 is now in high volume production, delivering chips to customers and producing tens of millions of analog and embedded processing chips every single day. Chips that are used in vehicles, smartphones, and data centers. The site is part of a potential $40 billion investment by TI, which itself is part of a $60 billion U.S. semiconductor expansion plan, the largest foundational semiconductor manufacturing investment in United States history. This project is expected to create up to 3,000 direct jobs, plus thousands more support jobs. Construction is already complete on the second fab, SM2, which will come online as demand grows. With TI and nearby Global Wafers, Sherman is becoming part of what's now being called the Silicon Prairie. This is the kind of investment that changes a city for decades. And honestly, Sherman today looks a lot like McKinney did years ago, before everyone caught on. When jobs come in, people follow. And when people follow, housing demand increases. And when entertainment and infrastructure come with it, values tend to hold and grow. This isn't hype, it's about understanding where growth is real. For buyers, where you buy matters more than timing. For sellers, equity opportunities are being created by growth, not just the market. So if you are thinking about buying, selling, or relocating anywhere to North Texas, in Collin or Grayson County, I help clients navigate this market every single day. Reach out with any questions that you have. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more North Texas growth and real estate updates. 2026 is just getting started.